All right, good. You guys didn't get to hear all the sneezing and coughing in people's ear on playback, so that's a wonderful way to start off the stream, right? If you manage to stay through after that, you're a real OG. What's good, Beast Reacts? Wagwan, my you. What is his name? Scoob 03 083. How you doing, man? What's going on, D Gamer? How we feeling, chat? What's up on this Sunday afternoon? Silky. I appreciate you too, man. Watching some football. Yeah, I was just watching the Giant game. Yeah, it's disappointing as usual. And I was like, I want to stream. Give you guys some content. I wanted to ask you guys a couple of questions too. Garcia, this guy's going Frost. Yeah, I know I'm crazy for picking this matchup, but I don't care. Can I sign you? Sign you to what? I'm not sure how good of a manager I would be. I don't have my own record label. Closest way to see this. Let me move you guys closer to the side. OTF? What does OTF stand for? UEMFP? What are you guys talking about? Oh, so you can get better without. They're really good for this people. I need to leave guys. What's going on with Buddy's outfit?
It's working the body.
Okay, so I know his rhythm now. This fight is like easy. my jab is
Four
better.
more
No, it's
punches.
not out.
Jab, jab, hook.
How much do you charge?
Right. Look great. Just don't get crazy in there. Box smart.
I'm doing pretty well. I'm looking at some dietary stuff. I'm ready to go back and work out.
He's winning the fight. He's winning. You got to take it to him in this round. You got to bring it.
And how much do I
The
charge?
left hook is working good. You
charge
just take it to him. Apply some pressure. You understand what I'm saying?
Got some. Guys, make your own price.
Keep moving your head. Come on, keep moving. Hey, you gotta get some of that too now. Come on, let's go. That's okay. That's all right. Now pay him back. Go pay him back.
Alright, we're doing pretty well. Even with the stuns. It's not winning the round. Actually, straight right to the bottom.
You gotta bring it to him, kid. We're not winning this fight right now. Now let's turn this thing around in this round.
Do you guys feel the streams are educational or no?
Don't look for just big punches, okay? Use your speed.
Get
Double
out
up
there, you're
the
gonna get
punches.
me.
I want to see combos.
Well, I'm playing Rocky and I'm giving up, what, 9 inches in reach
You're
advantage?
doing great.
I have to be
Keep
on
the
the inside.
prep.
The Sports Boxing Club is coming up soon? Yes, it is, Scorpion. Also turn on the game audio a bit. Okay, 1 second. Next round, okay?
Come on, kid. Focus now. I need you to focus for me.
Keep working the body.
Baby, come on, champ.
Oh, he's resorting to the tactics. When in doubt, spam it out. I do also. Okay.
Keep moving, keep moving. Come on now. enough. Come on now, move. Move. Watch the hook. Watch the hook. Come on.
All right.
Okay. Now keep boxing. You're doing great. You're making it hard for him to hit you.
Okay. Is that better? Like, can you guys hear me a lot better now? I hope. I need to do some things on my DBX and set it up again for this mic instead of my other one. Because if I switch to my other mic, then it's fine. But for this one, it won't be. All right, chat. Let me know if the sound is good. Okay, I'm glad the advice helps out. So for this Frost, right, his problem is he's not aggressive enough, right? I scored 2 scoring shots downstairs to the body. Now I need to follow the format, right? Get a scoring shot up top or an effective shot up top. There's my effective shot. And now I just pile on the points, really. And his pattern, his combos are very obvious, right? Jab, double hook, upstairs, 1-2, sidestep, uppercut. That's his whole pattern, right? So I just keep working the body, and then when I have him trapped against the ropes, after he sidesteps, there's an opportunity to combo with a 3-piece, right? So I'll take those are power hooks and stuff that I'm landing up top when I'm throwing these combos, by the way. So like that's a power left hook, power straight, right? That just connected. So I'm scoring harder than he is, and he's just relying on basic boxing combos, which is fine. But when you rely on combos versus somebody who's throwing in power, you have to increase your volume. And because Frost hits extremely hard, he should be either applying a bunch of pressure on me, or he should be looking to land multiple times as I'm walking in. And he's not really doing that. So there's a lot of opportunities to score to the body here and continue to pile up points and take away his point advantage that he's having from power. So it's okay. You don't have to throw as much in value. And there's a counter. You don't have to throw as much in volume usually when you have power. But both Frost and Marciano usually hit pretty hard. Like the combo he landed upstairs is probably not going to be enough to make up for the difference. Now here, I don't want to follow him, right? I'm kind of waiting for him to trap himself like here. And then I could score cleanly up top. Or to the body. So that was a bit of a rough round. But he did okay. Okay, the sound is good. I wouldn't say he's a typical Frost player. He's not a bad Frost player.
Keep your hands up, all right?
I don't think UFC 4 is a very good game. It feels very weird. I think UFC 3 was better. That's why I don't really play it too much. But check out Prox's stream. He's a good streamer for UFC. Oh shit. Okay, we got the glitch. All right, nice. So I'm waiting here. He's gonna land there. Yeah, I could see that. There's certain angles that I could already tell he's gonna land at. So in those instances, I try to be defensive. But here, I could just keep attacking the body. Here, I'm gonna wait for him to throw his punch, and then now I come in with mine. And because he's not being able to land much defensively, these scoring shots to the body are going to add up. So these little points that I'm building up is why I'm in the lead. Okay, that was good from him and poor from me. Okay, I need to land some more headshots here. Shit. Okay, I'm trying too hard. Let's go to the body. Let's give up this round. It's fine. Get the body attack while we can. I don't like this angle. It's not good for me offensively. This one is, though. Just gonna throw right about now. Yep, and now I'm going for mine. Okay, that was definitely his round. You know, he should have, it should be 3 rounds to 2 now. He's not doing terrible. I have to land more headshots like that. I sidestepped one of them, but I didn't get the counter because I didn't have the range. Now I can, okay, now I can really just go to the body. That's a good offensive angle from him. So that's why I play defensive and step back. I don't want to really jab with him because the jab is still necessary to use, but this is a defensive angle for me. So certain angles are like defensive, other angles are offensive, just because you're going to know you're in the danger zone based on his where he can land. And I think a lot of people don't look at the angle of things. Good hook for him upstairs. Okay, now come in with a big combo. If he sidesteps to his right, he can just keep dodging. That's why he keeps going to the sidestep uppercut, because that angle is good for counters. So as you play more, you're gonna notice what angles are good. Like for there, that's a good offensive angle for him. So I play at range there. I get the power left hook off to the head. Okay, he's gonna look for a sidestep. Yep, sidestep uppercut. And I'm gonna go to the body here, see if I can score some more points. Now I wanna do that cleanly, like that. Sidestep the incoming shot that I knew was coming based off his punch rhythm, like there. Just off his timing, sometimes you can anticipate certain things. So that's how I'm getting these counters to the body. I just know he's gonna lead with a jab, and I can sidestep that jab and I can come back with something. I take a pause there because that's his range to be able to land something offensive. I didn't want to throw it straight there. It's just really hard to land offense up top. I gotta land some more headshots. Or land some more body shots. It's either or. So that's the counter again I was just talking about. He's gonna trap himself here. He got the counter hook up top, so I have to make up for that now. Either through volume downstairs or a good clean headshot. I'm the double jab and throw the power straight there. Got the power straight off, nice. Okay, and that's some good body work there for me. Now I want to keep the pressure on him so that he can't really score back. I don't want to make him feel like I have to fight off the back foot here. So as long as I don't get hit for the rest of the round, this is a good counter for me. As long as I don't get hit too hard up top, I should be able to win the rest of this round. Now he landed the hook there, so I'm gonna try to make up for that with volume downstairs to the body. There we go. Hard shots downstairs to the body too, so I can make up for the headshots that he's landing. Okay, now I need to get something up top. There's the straight for me, another straight. Power up the jab. Now I'm gonna look to jab here and see if I can score some clean little points up top. Back him down. And you should throw it back now. Yep. Walking slowly. He used head movement, so that's why the body was open there. He's getting ready to throw a punch. Yep. There's a counter for me and a power straight up top. So this is good work. Step back because that's an offensive angle. Play defense here. And I think that should secure me the round. I hope. Close round. but I think I have it. 4 rounds to 3 so far. Yep. All right, so now we just got to bring this home. Now he landed the first shot, so I'm forced to chase him. Okay, there's the uppercut. So he's up tremendously here. We're going to combo back. But remember, those are headshots that he landed, so I have to land something effective up top. None of what I've done so far is equal what he's done. So I still need to land some type of effective shot up top. So I need maybe a double hook here. There's the left hook landing for me. Offensive angle for him. Stay back, stay back. I need to get good ring positioning before I can attack. Another counter for me. There we go. I gotta wait for the angle to change here. That's a good offensive angle for him. I'm gonna wait till he moves back the other direction. If not, I'm gonna try to force him there. That's why I threw the right hook first to the body. There's a straight up top for me. That was a power straight. And a power straight downstairs to the body. Another straight. And he landed the uppercuts. So those are good punches for him and not so good for me. Power shot up top, another one. And now I'm just working the body with the power shots to try to make up for the offense he just threw. Because I'm not going to be able to land up top easily. Offensive angle for him. That's why I lean back. Another offensive angle for him. He's going to look for his side step uppercut. I'm not going to fall for it. Now I'm going to step in and throw something hard for me because that was a good offensive angle. Double hooks up top. Play defensive here. I'm pretty sure I have this round.
You gotta keep backing him up. When you get him in the corner or the ropes, you have to throw more punches, all right? Just let go. Come on now.
Yeah, this matchup is all about punch selection. But if he was a really good Frost player, he would just walk me down and fuck me up. That's what you should do in this matchup. Anytime you have Frost against anybody, you don't have to be on the outside. If you want to be on the outside, you can be. But you don't have to because you can literally just maul people to death. And he's not doing that. All right. Now he goes back southpaw here. So I've been throwing a lot of right hands anyway. Mainly because there's a big power difference here. So my left is not going to do much in terms of scoring. But I landed the jab and the hook up top. So now I'm just going to mostly look for right hands. Now, notice he's coming in a lot with the jab. He's getting more aggressive. So there's opportunities to counter here. The power shot he landed, I don't think it's equal to the work I've done. So I'm just going to stay patient. The more he throws here, the lower his accuracy goes. So as long as I'm efficient with scoring punches, I should be okay. Now, in these moments where somebody hasn't landed a lot, go back to basics, landing your jab. He landed 2 up top. I landed 1 to the body. I'm going to walk him down here slightly so I can set up some offense for myself. That would have been a good counter. Okay. Here's the counter back for me. Wait for him to throw again, and now get more offensive there. Another power straight lands, and a good combo downstairs to the body. There's a counter for me again as I stepped in good. There's another one, and a power shot up top. So those are good, effective, clean shots, right? And mind you, his punch accuracy is a lot lower than mine. It's like the connect percentage landed. So I just continue to stay efficient with my attack and picking my spots of where I land, like here. And mind you, that was a counter. Another little hook combo works for me. I score downstairs to the body again. So that's a good time to go for the 5-6 punch combination because he was mid combo and he missed some of his shots already. That's a counter shot as well. And this is how I win the round. Another counter and good clean power shots. So that should be enough to secure me to fight because if I'm correct, I won the last 2 rounds, and I was already up 4 rounds to 3, so I have the 6-4. Even if he wins the next round, I just have to make sure I don't get put down, so I don't have to do anything stupid. This round, you don't want to be the pursuer. Box and let him make mistakes, because he should have a sense of urgency, hearing on the cards that he's losing. Another thing you could do is if you have the commentators and stuff, which most people do, in between rounds, let him hear that he's losing going into the 10th round. He's going to get desperate, or his will is going to be broken already. So now you want to play on the outside and counterpunch and take advantage of mistakes. Just a little straight there for me. Little body combo and stay on the outside. Now your jab really comes into play here if you have a good jab. You can utilize this to score a lot of extra points and just continue to watch his accuracy go down. You know, that was a great combo for him. I'll score right back with the basic 1-2. He's going to come in again. Another little basic 1-2. Now body, interrupt his punch accuracy, and you can stay on the outside. Good hook combo for him. I give him that. I score back with the straight. He scores back as well. It's a little power straight for me. He gets some of the points back from the headshots he landed. Quick body combo, right? Another little body combo. Okay, so I have to sidestep to my left because I keep walking or sidestepping into his power because he's southpaw. So 1-2 again. Just walking him down to get some of the points back. Let him come in aggressive. Now he's working. He's backing off for some reason when he needs to win the round. Let me score some good shots then. He might be tired. That's probably why he's backing up. Downstairs to the body. I'm just gonna keep him trapped in this corner because why not? Oh shit. Whew. Well, it didn't matter. Like I said, I didn't need to get offensive there, but I did anyway. And there's the fight secured for me. Rocky's jab is weak. His jab isn't weak. I wasn't jabbing as much because I needed to make up for the power difference. But that's how you outbox people. Just recognize the angles. Recognize when you need to put power down and when you don't. Understand the matchup. Ring generalship sets up when you can combo and when you don't combo. And then you can beat frost players like that. So, remember what I said about this guy just missing a bunch, right? He landed under 30% during that fight just because of where I was picking my spots on when to land and when to throw. With somebody who has Philly shell and had the outside, for me to land 45% of my shots and he only to land 30%, it shows you can apply pressure in a bad matchup. Just based off of ring generalship and, you know, your understanding of the game. So now mostly, remember I told you that fight, I wasn't really looking to land the jab much because I couldn't. I threw a shit ton of straights, mostly because he was fighting southpaw as well, but I needed power to set up my lead shots. And the power straight was going to be my main scoring tool because I have a very short reach. So you can use the straight a lot without spamming it, and that's a very good example of that. So hope you guys learned something. Now the opposite way he should have played that matchup was he should have just been on the inside, pushing me back, making me feel helpless, because that's what Frost can do to anybody. Let's see what we do with this matchup, or whatever matchup we do get. Bishop seems like it would be fun to use here. You gonna use the poster boy? All right. Do I play outside boxers a lot? No, I don't play outside boxers a lot. You don't have to use any character on the inside or outside. It just kind of depends. This game doesn't force you into that. I recommend you do take the outside because most players on this game cannot fight coming forward. So when you do have it, this guy's connection's kind of doo-doo. Only thing about Rock is that his arms are very short, so you have to be good at fighting on the inside with him. Joe Lewis mostly, this guy's DNF is pretty bad, so he's probably not gonna be much of a challenge. I want to play this guy, but that yellow bar is just sad. Oh, by the way, can you guys like the stream if you're in here and have it? This is hard to find a match today. All right, chat. Anybody want to fight in the chat? Because I can't find a match. No one ever fights in lightweight. Yeah. Come on, chat. The best we can do is 11 likes. Nobody else can like the stream. It's free. I ain't asking you for no paid subscriptions. Are you online right now, Martinez? All right, hold on. My boy switched. He switched up. You get on PS3? No, I'm straight. Only doing Xbox today. All right, Martinez, we will do a fight after this. All right, we got the 13. Beggars can't be choosers. Appreciate you guys. All right, so how to break down a Tyson. Round number 1, let's look at what he does. Okay, a lot of 1-2 so far. Mainly he starts at the body first, so low then high. Shit, sorry, another 1-2. So this guy's mainly gonna go low first. I'm applying pressure just to see what his pattern's gonna be. So how do we counter a low attack? That's the question. Start off first by getting the jab out, finding our range. Okay, we connected on a few jabs. If he's gonna go low first, I'm just gonna step in and look for an uppercut and some type of uppercut combo, like right uppercut, left hook, or left hook, right hook, left uppercut, excuse me, left uppercut, right hook, left uppercut, and then straight. It's probably gonna be my main leading shots to deal with the fact he's going body first. So I'll wait till after he misses, and then I'll just look to punish with the jab, whether that's high or that's low. So this is how I'm establishing my attack. Based on what my opponent shows me, it's going to determine how I attack. Okay. Now, every time I've gone left uppercut, and it's been like a lunging left uppercut, he's had opportunities to counter. But that means I'm not going to lead with the left uppercut again. So maybe like a jab and then a left hook, or maybe a jab and a left uppercut. Maybe that might work a little bit better. So I'm just trying out different offensive tactics here. But I'm thinking mostly it would be right uppercut, left hook, or my favorite combo, jab, right uppercut, and then the left hook, because he's pulling back. Also, mind you, he keeps leading to the body first. So after he misses with his combination, there's opportunities, because he always answers back, there's opportunities to go downstairs to the body. So mostly jabs and uppercuts will be our offensive tools in this fight, and then we'll look to attack the body early for the first 5 rounds so that Tyson doesn't have the stamina later once he gasses naturally over time to use his strength advantage. So if we get any of the first 5 rounds, that would be great, but we're not looking for it. I'm pretty sure at some point we will get a knockdown because he just won't have the cardio if we attack correctly. And then we'll look to take advantage of him later in the fight. So establish the jab first. Let's take the outside. Anytime you land the first shot, you have the opportunity to stay on the outside. So we do have the longer reach by 3. He's landed an effective shot, so he has the score lead right now, right? And he landed a jab on top of it. He did get a counter shot, so we'll look for the right uppercut again, because remember, he leads body first. I looked to punish him there with the left uppercut, and it didn't work. And he's countering well now, so remember, since he's looking to counter, attack the body. Now we'll switch the attack from, instead of upstairs, to downstairs. Okay, score another point with the jab. And now I'm just looking to attack the body. Okay. Walk him down slightly because he has the point lead. Double hooks to the body. There's a miss. We want to attack downstairs. Remember, it's a stamina attack, so that's what we're looking to lead with. Upstairs, downstairs with the jab. There's the miss. Downstairs to the body. We'll take the headshot. It's fine. There's the counter downstairs. Dig again because he missed something. Now, here's what you don't do, right? And I just did it, but it's mainly a talking point. Don't go downstairs to the body after he lands. Go down after he misses, like that. Because that's how you punish the stamina. When the bar is refilling, that's when you want to hit him. Or if he's doing something like a head movement, a step, those are good opportunities to attack the body. So upstairs, downstairs again with the jab. I'm going to double up, triple up the jab up top now. You know, where did Hylian Lord go? The best Fight Night player? I don't think Hylian is the best Fight Night player, but I'm not sure what happened to him. I don't know. You can't do anything with the Xbox One controllers? That's because you just haven't gotten used to it. I made the transition. Okay. Landed 2, 3 straights, right? Just attack. Now this round we're gonna trade. Oh, we're going straight heavy this round. Okay, no problem. Just gonna look to attack the body. That was a power shot that missed. So 1, 2, 5's fine. That's 2 missed shots, right? Stay on them. We've already lost a point lead for this round, but we're going for a stamina attack anyway. Another 1, 2. So this guy's answer for most things is 1, 2. I'm just doing a little head fakes to try to get him to throw. But he only throws back after we lead. All right, so something non-committal up top, and then look to counter downstairs. There's the punish downstairs to the body for the 2 missed shots. Jab uppercut lands again. He's going to the body. That's why I switched the uppercut up top. Now the left hook landed to the body there, so I threw a non-committal jab out just to, you know, track him and stay in range. And just basic boxing now. Just walk him down. 2 misses, right? Hit him downstairs. That was a power shot he missed. Downstairs immediately to the body. He's going to definitely want to answer that back. Okay, uppercut, hook to the head. Left uppercut straight. Power hook, now left straight. All right, nothing. Not bad. Okay. Now, he has all 3 rounds, right? But like I said, our goal is not to win the first 3 or even the first 4 rounds. But we'll start turning this around right about now. Let's make these adjustments. Stay on the outside mostly. We got the point lead. Upstairs, downstairs with the jab. I'm going to look to counter this one. There's the uppercut counter. Stay on the outside. Let him come to me. Now, while he's trying harder here, I am going to look to still punish downstairs. And this is where the jab really comes into play. It's the lead uppercut. That's 3 misses, right? Can we make it 4? Head fake, another head fake, a 3rd one, because why not? Uppercut hook. There we go. Another good scoring shots there. Now he hasn't done anything. Okay, the body shot is fine. Left uppercut, because he went downstairs. He went down upstairs this time. Uppercut again. Upstairs, downstairs with the jab. Another scoring shot for us. Tag them to the body there. Stay on the outside. Control the range. Now, in distance, this guy has no clue what he's doing, right? When it comes to trying to fight on the inside. He can't walk us down. This is what I mean about most people cannot fight on the inside. So as long as I stay outside for the rest of the round, don't get hit with anything major. Upstairs, downstairs with the jab. Score my points. A little uppercut there to the body, because why not? He doesn't win the round. So we take away his confidence. As long as we land the first shot, this guy is not going to be able to do anything to us. What's up, Robert? Same game plan. Let's get the first shot in. Okay, he got a counter with a jab. I got 2 scoring shots up top, so I'm good. Take the outside, upstairs, downstairs, same rinse and repeat. Not just pot shot and just win the round. There's the punish up top. Now, the offensive end, this is fine, right? He's landed 2 little body shots, a nice little combo there from him. Let's get the counter working up top. Now, I don't want to be on the inside with Tyson, right? He landed the power straight there. Let's see if we can get it back. He's definitely winning the round so far. Let's get this back. Heavy shots now to get the point lead back. That's a punish, right? Now, we don't have to answer back immediately to everything he does. That's 2, 3 misses in a row. And now we just look to punch to the head, okay? He got his uppercut there, not a problem. So I'm going to the head mostly because I need to make up for the point lead. So after he misses, That's why I'm stepping out and I'm stepping back in. Body shot, same little process that I've been doing, right? Jab, uppercut, uppercut combinations, uppercut, left hook, right? There's the body shot. And I'm just making up all the points that he did beforehand that he was able to land. So straight, left hook. Wait for him to come in, upstairs, downstairs again with the jab. Another jab. Wait for him to throw. Okay. And then we answer back with combos of our own. Little two-piece combo so we can get back on defense. Left uppercut straight. And I'm just varying it upstairs and downstairs. So now his 3-point lead has been cut down to 1. If we win this round, we'll tie it up. Now there's the left uppercut in the straight. And we're finding a room for it now that he's not trying to counter anymore as soon as we leave. He's wrapped up in the pace of the fight. So there's another little quick combo for us. Upstairs, downstairs with the jab. And you see how we just keep working in the basic elements and just being creative with our offense. Instead of throwing the left uppercut and the hook to the head, that time we threw it downstairs to the body, the right hook that is after the left uppercut went up top. Now we're doing the left hook, right uppercut in reverse, right? Just, you know, creativity. Quick little hook combo upstairs. Okay, back on the outside now. Remember, he's getting tired. He's already tired from the body work that we've done. He went downstairs, same punish, jab, uppercut. Wait for him to come in. He's going to whiff right about now. There's the counter, side step. Upstairs, downstairs, waiting for him. Now he's just whiffing. That's cool. I'm just poking now, looking for either the straight or the jab here. Upstairs, downstairs, nothing. Okay. Double downstairs with the jab. Okay. There's the straight. So I'm just looking to poke. Like if anybody's ever played like Street Fighter or Tekken, it's the same as throwing like a Hadouken, or you know, you just throwing little. After you like moving in and out, you do like a down forward one, or you know, little jab. That's what the jab upstairs downstairs is. It's that little poke combo that you do until you can open up a bigger combo. So that's why I'm gonna pressure him now and see if I can't find a bigger combo. And there's the left hook, right hook upstairs. Power left hook and the power straight up top. And another power straight and left hook combo up top. So now, remember that 3-point lead that he had? Now it's, what? Tied up, 3-3. So us taking the time to make adjustments and figure out our attack pattern and also attack his stamina has made the fight very easy for us. So mentally, this guy knows he's down on the score. He knows the fight is tied up after he has had a lead. So the confidence he had of him being able to come away with this match pretty easy is taken away from him now. So that's going to impact his mental. It's like, damn, this guy's coming back now, and I'm losing energy at the same time. What do I do now? Now, a very good player in this situation has already made an adaptation to their attack, or they figured out what to do with the attack that we've done. So now I'm just going to walk him down this round, and I'm going to try to really just make him feel useless. Big body attack. This way, he knows I put the pressure on him. And then when I make him listen to the entire scorecard after this, or in between rounds when the corner's talking, it's going to get him even madder. So I'm walking him down now, just so I can get the point lead, and then I can add that psychological effect going into the 8th round. So power straight up top, that's fine. Another power shot lands for me. Okay. I'm staying in his face because I don't care. You don't have the power or the strength to deal with my stamina advantage at this point. Double hooks up top. There's a power straight that connects with me as well. Another one. Just breaking this guy down. Stay on top of him. Another power shot downstairs. Big power shots. Now I'm going to make this guy miss for the last 30 seconds because I've already accumulated the score lead. So I'm going to make him wait. It will also give me a little bit of a better recovery if he tries to walk in. Punish him with the jab, of course. Stay on the outside. Good footwork. Circle away from his power. Move to my right. This way he can never track me down. If he walks in, then there's the straight right hand lined up like that. All right, so good. 6% recovery. We invested some stamina for our mental advantage. Now he hears he's losing. 4 rounds to 3. I've come all the way back when he had a 3-0 advantage in the beginning. Now he's really fucked up mentally. He hears he's losing on the scorecard. Then he's going to see it visually as well for the next round. So when he goes into the 8th round, he sees 4 rounds to 3. He's gassed. He doesn't have as much power left. He's going to be upset. Then I stay on the outside for round number 8. Secure the point advantage. We'll make it 5 to 3. He's going to really feel some desperation to try to do something else in the 9th round. And then we'll probably put him down, and then the fight's going to be sealed. Then we run around in the 10th round like Floyd, and, you know, he's really going to be upset. So same thing, upstairs, downstairs with the jab. That scoring shot, we need an effective shot up top. That would be the left hook. So now we just make this guy miss and continue to counter punch and take him apart. Okay, he's got a scoring shot back. An effective shot back. Once again, for anybody who hasn't watched my videos, an effective shot is anything like a straight, a left hook, a power shot, a counter shot. Okay, he hasn't done anything in a while. Upstairs, downstairs with the jab, jab again. I'm waiting for him to come in and step to my left and throw a left hook. Okay, you got the counter, no problem. He's still losing the round. The counter does not give you the round, buddy. Let me step in and hit you with this uppercut left hook real quick. He's going to get aggressive again. Hold the jab. Downstairs to the body. I'm just poking now. Wait for him to come back in. Okay, you want to stay on the outside? I'll come to you. And counters mean nothing when you have no strength. Beat him up on the inside. Low to high combos because his stamina is low. He can't compete with us on the inside. So that's why we go low to high. Okay, power straight is fine. Another one. Hold the counter. No space for this guy. Okay, his power shot means nothing. In fact, it means so little, I'm going to throw a power hook combo here again. Reverse it downstairs. Push this guy back into the ropes. And just kind of be creative with my offense on the inside. Okay. You're really going for the power straight here, right? All right. Now let him hear he's losing again.
Nice work, nice work. I don't want to see one punch now, all right?
What's good,
Throw
Proxys?
the uppercut, but I need to see another punch after. He steps inside.
His cheese or his sim defense mechanisms. My jab is better than yours, bro. No, it's not. Hell no, Tyson's overpowered. You're not using him right. I'm not using Tyson. We know Tyson is strong, but there's ways to deal with him. Jab, straight body, straight left uppercut to the head and put him to sleep. I'll do you better. You throw the jab up top to the head first when he's walking in, then you throw the straight to the body, and then you throw the left uppercut. That's the proper way to do that combination. So when he comes in, you want to be kind of backing up to the ropes. We landed the jab. He hasn't landed anything. Wait for him to come in. This guy is really not going to come in? All right, fine. I'll come to you. Okay, you go for your counter. No problem. Now, does your counter mean anything to those combinations? It don't. He's going to come in, jab straight, and then the left uppercut. We have the angle now. When he comes in, we do it again. Here's the left hook. Another counter. Come on in, buddy. Oh, you're frustrated that you're losing a round, or you're really low in stamina. It's one of the two. So when guys want to just miss or don't want to win their fight because they're broken mentally, just stay on the outside. You got nothing to worry about. It's up to him to make the fight. He's losing, you know? You do not have to answer back for everything. Jab, little space punishes like that. And just wait. Lean back defense is really strong here too. Now, anytime he looks, okay, he's going for the power straight cheese. No problem. Just answer back with volume. All headshots. Okay, go on, step back. Yep. And just wait for him. Step in. No space. No space. No space. All them power straights mean nothing when you got no stamina. Let him hear he's losing again.
All right, listen. You need to create more counters, okay? Slip his punch, then throw a straight.
Damn, we got 47 viewers. Where all y'all come from?
This is it. Last round. No need to get into a brawl with
Shout out
this
to
guy.
everybody in the chat.
That's what he wants. Don't give it him. He's almost done.
Now he hears he's losing.
You're in control.
Dance around like Floyd and you got this. If he don't come get his fight, he don't come get his fight. Stay right here and wait for him. He walk in, same thing we've been doing all fight. Rinse and repeat. Jab, uppercut, and jab. Look, there's the miss. Jab, uppercut, right? And there's the little three-piece combos now. Okay, stay outside. Stick to 1 or 2 shots, combos. Like, you don't need to do anything fancy here. The straight landing is fine. Remember the combos you landed earlier. You don't have to answer back to every situation. Lean back defense. That's the next level to that combo, by the way. Jab to the head, straight to the body, left uppercut, and then put the hook on top of it. Okay, he gets a counter, no big deal. Now, don't over-excess with the lean back defense because that's how you continue to get tagged. The more you use head movement when you're trapped on the ropes, the harder the punches hurt. So, don't get complacent with that. He goes body, right? Jab, uppercut. That is the bread and butter for that. Quick combo up top. My boy, what's good, Richard? Come get your round, Tyson. There's the uppercut again. That's the combo. One of my favorites. Counter is fine. And there we go. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It is, Terrence Johnson. And that's how you take apart a Tyson player. That's how you make adjustments. That's how you come up with a game plan. That's how you come up with a plan of attack. And you don't have to win the first 3 rounds to do that. And that's how you break somebody mentally. Do you use the hooker cut? I do. Not often, but sometimes. I noticed he only landed 32% of his punches there. What's good, Nader? At least the guy didn't rage quit. Nah, he didn't rage quit. That's good. Man got took to school. Yeah, he came down to the university and he got his certificate, you know. He's certified now. Okay, a violent hero. Let's do some Jack Johnson. Okay. The hooker cut is a very situational punch because it's very easy to counter. But sometimes it's better when somebody's like constantly sidestepping and looking for the sidestep uppercut cheese. Instead of you throwing the left hook and getting countered, if you throw the hooker cut, you could potentially hit him without him getting that counter punch off. So That's the best use I've seen of the hook cut. I do want to use Jack Johnson here. Perfect matchup for Jack Johnson too. Now this is a very skilled matchup in my opinion. Lewis versus Jack Johnson. Lewis is the harder puncher. Jack Johnson is better at counter punching in this matchup. Lewis has the reach advantage. Johnson's a little heavier. And that really matters. This matchup is very skill-based. If people use Ali, they're a spammer. Either they're a spammer or they're new. Because they don't know that Ali sucks online. So this guy has a very good record. 664 wins, 246 losses, 304 KOs. Record don't mean shit. Let me say it one more time. Your record don't mean shit on this game. It don't mean a goddamn thing. It may be an indication that you are going up against a skilled player or a spammer, but 9 times out of 10, don't let that change anything. This guy comes out in southpaw. Same thing. He went to the body. I'm looking for uppercut. We landed the first shot with the jab. Now I'm going to look for right hands mostly in this fight. So jab, right hook, jab, uppercut. He leaned in. Uppercut punish because he went to the body. Straight right hand down the pipe. He used his left hand. That's fine. Upstairs, downstairs with the jab. Same process as last fight. Now we know how to deal with somebody who goes body first. And now we're just looking for patterns and tendencies. He's also doing the lean back defense. So you know what that means. Attack the body with quick straight punches, little jabs, quick jab to the body, a quick straight to the body. Those are options to attack the lean back defense. Now there's also something else you can do. It's the jab to the body followed by the power straight. So you throw the jab and then you throw the power straight up top. It's also jab to the body. Any low-high combo pretty much defeats the uppercut, the lean back defense. But mostly you might want to do the jab and then the power straight up top. That's your best options. So we took the angle there because he was going body. So we threw the right uppercut. Right is good against the southpaw, right? Jab straight is good in this matchup because he's leaning back. So when people lean back, long punches down the middle. Any shot that goes down the middle is good. So where does the hooks come into play? Good question. You can lead with the hooks downstairs to the body. And that's pretty much how we develop our plan of attack for this fight. Now, he has not landed more than we have. So we're just poking and prodding now. Same thing, like I said, think of if you're playing Street Fighter or Tekken. I'm not the best Tekken player, but I watch a lot of Tekken matches. So you want to do the same thing. Think of your jab as your, your down, forward 3. Think of it like that. It's your main probing tool. It's how you score points. So we already got the round secured because we landed more effective shots, right? And that's how we win this matchup. Let him hear that he's losing. See what his response is here, okay? He's not in a hurry or anything. He's listening to the corner advice, so maybe he's not upset yet. But he hears that he's losing. It's always a psychological effect when people hear that they're losing. All right, same thing. Quick little body shot downstairs, right? That's a body punish. Jab, uppercut. Jab, right hook. Jab, right hook to the body. Vary it. And then quick combo. So we scored a bunch of scoring shots. And there's our 2 effective shots with the straight right hand and the left hook. Another straight lands. Poke and pride, stay on the outside, and let this guy make mistakes. There it is. Jab, uppercut again. Because he did what? That time we threw the hooker cut. But he went downstairs. That's where the jab uppercut comes into play. The lead uppercut and the straight is also a good combo, right? You can also put the left hook on top of that. And now we just stay outside. Now it's up to him to make up the point lead here because we scored plenty of effective and scoring shots. So use your movement. Watch and make this guy miss. That's a mini game. That's 4 misses, right? He got the low body jab, but does that mean anything on the grand scheme? No. He landed an effective shot up top. I came back with 2 of my own. Right uppercut and left hook connects perfectly. Straight right hand, left hook, and right hook to the body. More scoring shots to add up to those body jabs that he's been throwing, right? And when he's missing, go downstairs to the body for the stamina attack. This way he can never make a comeback. And we take away Joe Lewis's strength advantage. Now, generally against southpaws, you want to go to your left because you'll be circling away from the power hand. But sometimes when you're moving towards your right, you can set up the right hook and the straight right hand down the pipe. So that's why I've been circling that way. Now he's going back orthodox. So I definitely want to keep circling to my right here. That's a punish. Upstairs, downstairs, right? And we're counting the whole time while we're doing this. Bend over. What's up, man? Thank you for the $5 super chat. And yeah, we can do this match after that. Besides Mayweather, what boxer you wish was in this game? Andre Ward, James Toney. Those two. Do you think Duran could beat Floyd? Absolutely not. He's reuniting the best me. Oh, I'm glad you guys are learning. Floyd too accurate for him. Too accurate. Defense is too good. Footwork is too good. IQ is too good. Leonard showed that in the second fight. I believe Floyd has a better IQ than Duran anyway. So if that doesn't say anything about how that matchup will go, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, that's a big punish. He whiffed the power straight off top. There's the three-piece combination. Remember, this guy has 600 wins and 200 losses. He means nothing. You attack everybody the same way. We don't look at his record and we're not intimidated. We stick with the game plan and we work with the basic things that are counters in this game. 1, 2, 3. Remember when he's coming in? That's the combo. Jab followed by the straight to the body and the left uppercut up top. And just continue to punish now. There's a counter, right? Most people can't come forward in this game. Okay. We fire our straight back. You throw mines, I'll throw mines back. There it is. He's trying to answer back immediately. Keep circling. Now play defense because you scored more than enough points. Those two body straights mean nothing. Okay. The third one does, though, right? There's the combo. He's comboing well now. Let's go ahead and attack back and give him something to worry about. Now, if he steps back here, he's still not in control of the point lead, so you don't have to answer back. There's the counter. We get a straight right hand up top. And I scored back with a power left hook. There's the power straight. Power straight to the body, right? Vary it. Now he landed straight up top. We landed 2 body shots. Now, my rule of thumb when it comes to scoring is for every 3 body shots that an opponent lands, that equals 1 effective shot. Once again, an effective shot is anything that's a straight right hand, right hook, left hook, any of those type of things. If he throws a power shot, like a power right uppercut to the body like that, then let's say 2. So 3 for 1 special. Think of it that way. What's good, Manny? Okay. So our stamina is still well. We're going to get a good recovery this round as well. That's 11%, 100% stamina going into round number 3. Everything's good. Imagine Fight Night Champion had Jersey Joe Walcott and the way he moved around to a T. Well, that would never happen because head movement doesn't work in this game, so he wouldn't be a good pick. Winky and Floyd was supposed to happen. I'm very intrigued to know who would have won. I'm pretty sure Floyd would have won. Winky has the high guard, and Floyd's offensive variety, especially the body jab, would have made a long night for Winky. I don't think anybody beats Floyd, though, but that's just me. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing fan-fucking-tastic. How are you? Okay, that's 3 rounds to zip. Same thing, upstairs, downstairs with the jab. There's the uppercut up top because he's been going body work, right? Now he's trying to vary. That's 2 scoring effective shots up top, well 3. So remember, those 2 body shots don't mean anything. I can score back with scoring shots of my own. So mostly jabs and scoring shots now. That's why I'm going with jabs and double hooks and stuff like that to the body. Just watch him miss now. Play the mini game. It's 4, right? 5. Okay, there's a punch opportunity. He's at like 9 misses now. Just keep watching him miss. Just keep watching him. Head movement doesn't work in this game. Yeah, it really doesn't. Noticing what happened to this guy. It has its moments where it can be effective, but it doesn't really work. Okay, more misses. That's good for me. Just keep watching them miss.
You're not focusing.
There's the uppercut up top. 1, 2. Jab to keep him honest. You throw out some offense to give him something to think about. Non-committal offense, jabs, hooks to the body, you know, little stuff like that. Oh, that's wild. Okay, little fakes. I could have countered there if I wanted to because I sidestepped his body straight. Yeah, just wait. The main lines of defense on this game is not have movement. You got your feet first, which is what I'm doing mostly in this fight. Distance, footwork, how you move your left analog stick. And then you go to your block in second. Well, you want to try to sidestep if you can as a second line of defense to create counters, set traps, and take advantage of things. Then you go to blocking. And as a very last resort is if you know something's coming and you can counter it, then you move your head. But that's only to generate offense. It's not really a main line of defense. It's just inefficient. It burns too much stamina. So it doesn't mean anything. Have you considered doing sim showcases like Mike Tyson sim or Durant sim? I do that all the time on my channel. I generally play sim. I had a match on ESFL where I played against some guy and I was using Mike Tyson. And I played the matchup pretty sim. A good body attack, short combos on the inside. So most of the time when I'm playing, it's generally sim. But you don't want to just use characters the way they were meant to be used on this game, because if you're going against very good players, you can't play them 100% sim. So you use sim elements in the game, but you have to also be smart about playing the game with, remember, it is a video game, so you can't be 100% sim. And I feel like doing a complete sim showcase of something will encourage players to not use in-game mechanics that are kind of necessary for winning. Because that means, you know, no pump blocking. It means not backing up in certain situations. Like, you can't 100% play sim and have a high win rate also. So I try to teach people to be smart and just, you know, use everything. You can use a sidestep uppercut, just don't use it cheesy. You can lead mostly with the straight, just don't be a cheese ball with it. You can backstep straight, but don't be a cheese ball with it. You know, use everything at your disposal. So, all right. My main goal is to have people to win. So let's walk this guy down. That was a good example of how to use head movement there, right? And now I can back off. I've done enough damage to win the round, and I'm gonna chill now and let this Lewis continue to hang himself. Also, don't believe in going for knockouts, you know? Play smart, you know, take your points where you can. Do damage where you can in situations where, for example, he was backing up and I need to do major damage to get the point lead. But try to play smart if you can. Hey, big fan here. I never talked before, but for casting and keeping up the good work. Thanks, man. Thank you for casting and keeping up the good work. Thank you, Christopher. I'm glad you decided to speak up. We don't bite over here in the chat, you know, if you guys want to talk. Got questions or anything, feel free to ask them. I hate playing against Jack Johnson. Rarely can beat the guy. Yeah, Jack Johnson's very underrated.
Listen, I'm not gonna stand here and watch
Is there a
you take
counter
those
for
shots,
sidestep
you
uppercut
understand me?
spammers? Yeah, you just leave the match. Don't play against them. But in general, you have to time it.
Do this. You know you got it.
Know when they're gonna sidestep, watch them miss, and then when they're not sidestepping and wasting stamina, then you attack them. It's what I was talking about earlier with offensive and defensive angles. The sidestep uppercutter wants you to walk in to a certain angle so that he can keep attacking you. He can keep countering you, or he just lands cheap offense without you being able to attack him back. So generally, they're gonna gas, or they're just looking for a counter punch. So you, when they're not doing that, that's when you attack them. But I highly recommend you just leave the match because you don't improve from playing people like that. Okay, good counter from him. Get that right back though. Oh, this body work means nothing. I guess I could play as Joe Frazier next match. I don't recommend using him online if you're trying to win, but certain matchups he's just not good into. He's very situational. For example, you don't play Joe Frazier into Mike Tyson, it's an instant loss. You don't play Joe Frazier into Rocky Marciano, it's an instant loss. You don't play Joe Frazier into Joe Louis, it's an instant loss. You don't play Joe Frazier into Jack Johnson, it's an instant loss. You don't play him into Frost, it's a loss. You don't play him into Bishop, it's a loss. You don't play him into Patterson, it's a loss. But if you don't even play him into the poster boy, because it's a loss. But if you playing against somebody who's like, I don't know, doesn't do too much damage, which is the rare case, then you can go ahead and use Joe Frazier. But my game has made major improvements since I started watching your streams. Thank you for keep teaching these classes. No problem, Timothy. How about body straight spammers? I run into them a lot. You see what we've done to people who go to the body first in the stream? Same concept, jab uppercut, or an uppercut lead combo. Right uppercut, left hook. He went to the body, I punished him for it, right? So, body shots do not do as much damage as headshots. You be efficient, you be effective, and when they miss or they lunge in with the shot, like this guy's about to do right now, you counter them with an uppercut, right? See the body work? Okay, this guy's getting annoying, right? Uppercut. He's going mainly body here, uppercut. And you just keep doing it until he stops. And if he doesn't, then you just keep working the same kind of offensive pattern. Jab, uppercut, left hook. If he goes into the body, right? There's another uppercut, there's jab, and then uppercut to the head. There's jab straight, and then left uppercut. There's left uppercut, right hook. There's straight right hand, left hook when he comes in. Like, you have a lot of ways to punish it. You just don't overthrow. Thank you for the $4.99 hours. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know he's not that good. He's just he's just a favorite of mine. Okay. Lewis Gas is out real soon. He's just not even doing what it takes to win the rounds, to be honest. Oh. Lewis is gonna gas maybe fight. Okay, that I read. So I hope that answered your question about how to deal with the body straight spammers. All right, 12% recovery. This guy's losing every round. Let's try to walk him down and just finish the match now. So when it comes to walking down an opponent, watch where he goes. That means nothing. You want to get all your work done when he's backed up against the ropes. So power straight there, that's fine. Let's see if we can push this guy back. Now I'm just watching to see what he does, right? I gotta hit him with something powerful to get him to back up. He's trying to circle to his right. He's backing up slowly. There's the combo downstairs to the body. Uppercut, right? He's going to back up. And if he doesn't, then we're going to just continue to eat him alive. Pause. Back up. There you go. He's circling to his right now. This guy does not want to go to the ropes. All right. We'll just beat him up on the inside or we'll box at mid-range. So let's switch gears. Punish him mid-range until he decides to back up. Wait for him to come in. There's the left hook. Wait for him to come in again. Double jab misses. Just punish him. So you just poke him for mid-range. You still don't want to back up? All right, we'll take advantage of it. You deal with an inside fighter by using the space that they give you. Now, I'm going to see if I can sidestep around here to back him up into the ropes. He's a smart player. He doesn't let me do it. He keeps coming forward. Stay on the outside. Wait for him to reach in with something. 1, 2. He missed 2 shots, and we land. You can see every 1 shot he's landing, he's walking into 3 or 4. So you beat an opponent who just wants to keep walking in and doesn't want to do anything else by just fighting smart and poking him from mid-range with quick combos. And then when he gets in close, cover up good defensively. You know, you can do the push defense. You can do the lean back defense. Push off is underrated technique. Yeah, push defense is very underrated. But don't, if you can't do something or force somebody to the ropes and you're trying to be an inside fighter, this is why I say switch gears. Don't commit to being one style. There's ways to punish every type of style in this game besides spamming, unless if you're going to spam back yourself. Spamming is the one thing that's not really counterable by playing sim, but when you're playing sim, there's an answer to everything. How do you throw so many punches without losing that much stamina? Because I'm hitting my opponent cleanly. If you're landing accurately and you have good punch selection, then you're not going to lose that much stamina. And also, when people try to attack my body, I don't let them just do it for free. And nothing free in this, and nothing free in life, right? You got a tax to pay for everything, so you have to punish people for when they try to do certain things to you. So, for example, there, right? He landed a straight right hand and a left hook, a straight left hand and a right hook, because I was lazy with my jab and my distance wasn't good. So let me get that right back with the straight and then a jab right hook, go down the middle and then around the guard. So there's a punch for everything. Also, I let my bar refill. I don't just throw a crazy amount of 3 and 4, 5, 6 punch combinations. I mean, there's a lot of ways and reasons why I don't lose stamina that much. It's mainly because I don't throw. When I do throw, I'm also giving myself a chance to recover. For example, it's been like, 10 seconds since I've thrown a punch. And then I wait for my opportunity to land and be effective. So if you do those things, then you won't lose stamina that much either. Just clinch. When somebody's doing a push defense, what if they pop you with a power straight? You know, I don't think that's a good strategy to just clinch. I say score when you can. When he pushes, most likely he's gonna throw a power uppercut, right? I mean a power straight down the middle. So look to sidestep and then counter. Just counter the straight. Let the push come through, but sidestep and counter the straight. Also, I don't play for knockouts. That's another thing, too. I just try to hit my opponent where I can. Remember being rocked recently on Fight Night Champion, then the opponent decides to headbutt and land a straight on me. While it's done, even made me watch it 3 times replay. I'll never forget his using handle either. If you were rocked, it's probably because your stamina was low, so you need to do a better job of stamina management, or you were just getting hit with too many clean shots. So if I work the jab and dance for a few rounds with Ali, that makes me a cheeser. If you're working the jab and you're using Ali, you're probably not landing your jab. And if you dance around with Ali, I don't know how you're doing that when you're probably never going to get the outside advantage. That doesn't make you a cheeser. What makes you a cheeser is if you do this, and you do this, and you do this, and you do this, and then when he walks back, then you're doing that. This is cheese. That's cheese. That takes no skill. But some people will defend it regardless. But we're not going to get into that today. So, that's cheese. Or the guys who talk about, I'm just taking what's available to me. But they're spamming the same jab straight over and over again. Those are the players who are cheesy. Those are the players who aren't good. Regardless, I don't care what their record says, you're just not a good player. I donated for a fight finance, but if you decide, I read it out, Riz, if you don't remember. Bend over is before you, so.
Keep your hands up. Pace yourself.
I don't know why this guy isn't just walking forward. It's like he doesn't want to fight. Hey, senpai. Somebody knows this game. Yeah, I've been playing too long to not know it well. What's up, AJ? There's a spam glitch to the game. Once you win every fight, somebody like jab, power, body shot actually works. All right, so that was a quick fight. Mind you, the record didn't matter. You fight every opponent the same. Oh, okay. 50% landed, 38% landed against me. You always want to try to keep your opponent below 40% landed on you. That means you did a good job offensively. I mean, you did a good job defensively. And if you land above 45%, in my opinion, in tough matchups, you're going to land equal against, another elite player. But, yeah. Let's see if Bend Over has improved any. Let's go middleweight. Let's invite the lad to the fight. I'll be right back. I need a pee. Chat, I'm back. What's that hooker cut combo you spoke about earlier? Oh, it wasn't a combo really. I was just saying if you throw the hooker cut, when somebody's attempting to spam you with the side step right uppercut, you can sometimes prevent them from going that direction. What's up, child support? Thank you for liking the stream. Damn, we got 34 likes actually. Thank you to everybody who did. Isn't there a way to always counter a spammer? No, the only way you count... Well, I have the ultimate counter. You don't play against him. You leave the match. Then he's salty that you won't play against him. But, the only way you can... especially if you're fighting an elite spammer, you gotta spam him back. But if you're like me and you're just a sim player and you don't want to deal with the nonsense, then you just leave because... There's no defensive tool in the game that helps you stop the spam. That's why all the elite, I'm doing the quote fingers here, players spam each other to death. They're all terrible because they don't really know how to play the game. They just know how to cheese each other, so. All right, let's see what Bendover has brought to the table. If he has switched up, I'm just gonna start orthodox. I'm gonna play with range here. So mostly I like to establish my offense with jab and left hook. Okay, he landed to straight, so he has the point advantage. Good counter from him. Just trying to see his attack patterns here. Bendover is a sub who has been improving dramatically since watching the stream. So mostly jab and left hook here to begin, so I can see his attacks. Very good offensive variety. So I mostly try to stick with my left hand in the beginning of matches. Same thing I've been doing all night, right? Using the hooker cut now, if you notice. He's going straight back down the middle. He's going to his left. You can throw that hooker cut. There it is, right? So that's how you use the hooker cut. And then you can turn into a combo, I suppose, if you want to, but I stay close here. Every time you see him, when he goes to that body, I got the uppercut ready for him. I'm gonna go double hook up top here. Nice. He was a dog. Yeah, B-Hop. I don't think B-Hop is a legend. I don't think he's underrated at all. I haven't played it in 8 years. Welcome back to the community, Sam W. Like they always say, you never truly quit fighting a champion. You can stick breaks. OWC or head to head? Head to head. OWC is just full with spammers. Cheese players are gonna hate ESBC. Of course! Absolutely. Because you won't be able to just do the same thing. ESBC does not have a release date. I'm gonna go to a real boxing match one of these days and see how the pros do it. They're really fun to watch live. That's a good case of head movement, by the way, on when to use it. It's when you know something's coming. I was a counter too if I went for the straight instead of an uppercut. I think the best use for head movement is when lunges shots are coming at you because they easy to counter because there's so much space. Like there, I could have threw the straight and got another counter if I wanted to. But I'm trying to see how Ben does in terms of cutting off the ring. Fire back with my own jab. He threw 3, so I'm gonna throw a 3. Oh, lean back defense, implementing it. I like it. Just walking back to the other side of the ropes now. Okay, he's not gonna let me fight, so I go to mid-range now, right? There's the counter. That's head movement. There's head movement, right? Lunging shots. That's when you can use head movement. And you don't have to use it in any specific direction. You can go side or lean back. You can duck. You'll probably get the counter punch animation from it. So knowing when your opponent doesn't attack in range, that's a good time to use head movement. I feel like you can get the same benefit out of just sidestepping and doing the same thing, though. So
Don't fight his fight. Jab and move. You're fighting his rhythm, okay?
was on PS3 before. I bought Fight Night Champion there 3 years ago. My buddy just got me back into it like a week ago. Missed the game actually. Oh, like I said, welcome back. I still desire to play, but it can get aggravating when the flash knockouts and the spammers. But yeah, it is an addiction. Never will fully quit. That's why I always recommend leaving the match, because you're not going to get frustrated if you see within the first minute that this guy's been doing nothing but throwing power straights and sidestep uppercuts. You're like, oh, damn, this guy sucks. Let me just leave. And then you go on and you fight somebody else, and he's playing the game the way it's meant to be played. And you're not playing in OWC, so you don't have to keep playing against the guys with the ultimate cheese builds. He went downstairs. That's where we went step in and threw the right uppercut and left hook, right? But you're not going to get frustrated if you don't play him. You see him and like, oh, I already know what this guy's about, right? So because you know that, you don't have to deal with it.
Still not moving enough. Move, move. Side to side, move your head. Keep moving. Watch that.
All right, Ben, you got to show some different dimensions to your game now, man.
Got this one. Side to side.
So Ben's problem here is he keeps lunging. He has to get in the correct ranges. He needs to use his jab first if he's going to try to walk down, or he needs to wait until he pushes me back to the ropes. And he needs to not follow me, but cut the ring off to see which direction I go. If he can't cut the ring off, then get into mid-range and then try to duke it out there. There isn't enough players on PS3. That's the main reason we all play on Xbox. I actually prefer PS3. Yo, that's what I noticed too, because when I'm playing League of Legends, and I'm drinking, it's like I feel the ability where I can just dodge skill shots and stuff better. But then if I drink too much, then I can't land the skill shot either. So it's you gotta have the right balance with that, because you can get too drunk or you can you get too drunk where you can't do anything, or you get just a perfect balance where you just see things a lot clearer. But that's just for me. Maybe it's because it relaxes your nerves. Yeah, I think that's what it is. You're not so uptight.
Don't need to be on the inside. Doing great. Double up punch.
Good use of the lean back. Too much head movement. Okay.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Oof.
Protect yourself. It's work in the mind.
That was a fun little round there.
You need to cover up. Okay? You're leaving
Nah,
yourself
I
open
don't
too
smoke.
much. Cover
Maybe
up.
an edible. I would try, but I don't smoke. The drunken boxing style. Yeah, on a good day. Usually on Saturday. After I watch the fights or whatever. Have a couple of beers or... I'm a whiskey guy when I do drink.
Watch the hook.
Or even like the little cheap beers and stuff. Like I like things for effect mostly. Like the Bud Light margaritas. Those joints hit hard. Second can. And it's because it's like what 9% alcohol or something like that. Yeah, those joints hit hard. And I remember the sneaky ones are like the Mike's lemonade, and then but the can, not the glass bottle, because the glass bottle I need like 6 of those before it does anything to me. Or like the platinum Bud Light. I'll drink that. I hate Heineken. I just can't take the taste of it. And I'm from New York, so that's where most people drink Heineken here. But them damn twisted teas, when you just guzzle that joint, ooh! Got you in another world. So I stick to the... Sometimes I just stick to stuff for effect. But I really like whiskey. But it takes like 8 shots before it does anything to me. Bourbon's cool. I like bourbon as well. Vodka I stay away from because it just makes me too aggressive. Like I would literally just want to fight somebody. Or I'll yell at people when they say things to me I don't like. So I stay away from vodka. No more vodka for me. I tried what's that other one that I just recently tried? By the way, I'm just brawling. I'm not even really taking this serious. Casamigo, the tequila, that just makes me want to take a nap and love everybody. And use Emmanuel Augustus. Nah. You see the ESBC is Sports Boxing Club? Yes, I have. Looks promising. Let's go, Ben. Come on, Ben. Make the adjustments. Push him off, don't kiss.
Relax.
Nice work. Nice work.
Nah, don't. That was a no. Don't listen to him. That's a terrible tip. You don't drink to try to get better. Just you need to be in your right mind to come up with things. But I also got what he was saying from that. It's like that feeling that you get when you're buzzed, but it's not like you're not seriously buzzed. It's just a very light buzz. You just feel like you see things clearer. But you don't want to be drunk playing this game. Trust me. You need to think. Fight Night Champion is a game where you need to think. Especially if you're taking it serious. You want to think well. But I get what he was saying in terms of the visual effect. Don't drink and play. Don't drink and play or do things seriously. Don't drink and do things seriously. It just never works. But it's kind of like if any of you guys ever been to like a party or something, or you know, suffer from anxiety. When you drink, you just don't really feel it. It just takes it's the equivalent of when people say, "I just need to take the edge off." That's what. Yeah, it's a fine balance, and you don't want to rely on it. Because guess what? If you think of it like this, when ESBC comes out, right, and if they have tournaments and stuff like that, what, you going to rely on getting buzzed? When you got to play a tournament? Well, that don't make much sense now, does it? Be in your right mind and get good that way. If you guys did what I was saying in the beginning of the stream, when I was having the online matches. Right now, like, I'm just chilling because I'm playing against subs. But take your matches serious, you know, and go through the processes, go through the game plan, understand what's coming at you, and think about ways to counter it. What counters it? Like, know the angles, know when somebody's trying to attack you, and when it's best to defend. Like here, I can just play in space, right? Until he decides he wants to commit to walking me down. Now he's using the jab and trying to do it right. He's finding the right range. But as long as he didn't have that ring position, then I could just say, all right, let me play in this corner until he walks in. And then if I wanted to be really devious, I set a trap. And then, you know, I may lean back, or I may step in and then step out and set a counter trap for him. So when he thinks I'm in range and I'm stepping out, I'm already creating a counter opportunity. So like if I wait for him here, right, I've already landed the jab, so he has to come to me, and I step in and then step out. Maybe I can set some type of trap here, like that. All traps are not the flash counter, but it's a counter to where you set up range to land something. So now I go back to poking and prodding, and you think about these things when you're playing. Trust me, when you're buzzed, you ain't thinking about those things, but you will see the things come at you a bit clearer. And if you naturally know what to do, then you kind of just, you know, react. Nah, they ain't getting drunk. But I would definitely not be better with Mr. No, you will not be better. Trust me, you won't. What helped me a lot is when you made that video about downloading them first and adapting to that from the second onwards. Yes. Download first. Download the opponent. Get the data first. And then find ways that work and then attack until they force you to adapt, and you just follow the game plan from there. If your baseline of attack, for example, mine is just jabs and left hooks, and then you mix in a right hand occasionally, right? If they can't get past level 1, then you don't need to do any adapting, you know? But when they force you to adapt, and then you're coming up with different ways of attack, and you'll see it when you fight somebody who's just as good as you or better, you have to be more creative or identify the problem and come up with, you know, various ways of attacking. But a lot of people, when they play the game, they don't play like that. They don't they're not thinking about what to do next or what counters what's being done to me. The main thing they're thinking about is, let me just go in and I like this combo and I'm going to throw it. Or I want to be an inside fighter with Mike Tyson, so I'm going to go on the inside and just throw combos and try to knock my opponent out by the first 4 rounds. And then they're gassed with 60% stamina going into the 5th, having dropped you once. And they're like, well, the answer is to throw more punches and more combinations. Let me throw even more. And then they get knocked out by the 6th. And then they message you an angry message. It's like, all you do is run. And it's like, no, dude, you just don't know what you're doing. You want to sit here and have a brawl, and I'm not going to do that with you. So, yeah. Or they just give up, or they want to rage quit, or, you know, et cetera, et cetera. The identity, it's just that you're a pussy because you're not standing here training with me when I'm using Mike Tyson. So, next match, I will use Joe Frazier against Alvarez. We'll come up with some fun matchup, I'm sure. Do I think ESBC is going to be simulation? I hope so. It's being made with the intent for that. But as I tell everybody, and it's the main reason I still haven't posted any content. Wow. Is that a 1 PK? No, it wasn't. It's the main reason I still haven't posted any content on it is none of us has played the game. So you can get in there and it can look as simulation as you want, and then you start playing it, and it plays like Fight Night Round 3, and you're like, what the hell is going on here? So don't back a game that you haven't tested or played yet. It's cool to come out with exciting news and stuff, but you can end up very well with a cyberpunk situation. The game's just glitchy as hell, it doesn't feel right when you play it. Or it could be like, you know, Call of Duty looks extremely amazing, the graphics and stuff look great. Then you get on the map and you're playing it and you're just getting sniped across the map on spawn by quickscopers because the game doesn't have anything fun about it. Like, it was like, what the hell? I can't even get to the middle of the map without respawning next to somebody and me running out. So a lot of people fall for the trap when it comes to ESBC of just posting content about something they never played. And you know what that's like? That's like marrying a girl you've never been on a date with, or you've never even spoken with and having a conversation. Then you find out she's a narcissist. Or you find out that, you know, her breath stink. So I don't know what to say about ESBC other than the roster looks amazing. It seems like they're implementing good things into the game, but I ain't played, so I don't know what it's gonna feel like. And unfortunately, that's not talked about enough. But if any of you want to do YouTube and you're looking for a quick cash grab, anytime they do some type of, because I'm all about people getting their money up and getting their paper. You want a quick cash grab? You want to get some subs and stuff under your belt? Just make content talking about it. And promote it like it's going to be the greatest thing ever. That's my point of all these creators jumping on the ESBC ship without grasp of actual gameplay. Well, yeah, it's the same thing the COD community does every year, you know. And then when they produce a shitty game, you know what people say? You should be grateful that the developers are even making a game. Just be grateful. Even though the game's gonna be trash, and it's gonna get ruined by, you know, DLC weapons, so there's no competitive integrity there. And the maps aren't functional, it makes no sense, and the spawn points make no sense, and the gameplay is just too fast because people want to just run out there and get kills. You know, we don't need a functional game. What you need is just to shut up and thank Vonderhaar for putting out a new game every year. Yeah. Or just like 2K, be grateful that, you know, that you get to play with LeBron James and just be happy. I don't have no problem with people making their money out there. Go get your money. If you want the YouTube blueprint on what to do, if you want to get some money as a content creator, make videos talking about ESBC all the time. When trailers come out, make breakdowns about it. Even if you don't know what you're talking about, even if you have no sweat equity in the boxing game community, make a video about it. Come up with weird theories that have no tangible effect behind it. Make a video about it. Theorize things. Make a video about it. Talk about what you want to see in the game, even though you haven't played on a high level on any boxing game beforehand, and make a video about it. And do it consistently. Post some type of content every single day, and I guarantee you, by the time the game comes out, you will have a nice little fan base and stuff on YouTube, and you don't have to worry about your word having any, like, people will just accept your word just because you're doing it. So go ahead and do that. And I'm happy because you'll be promoting the game for us. Am I getting it on day one? Absolutely. Of course I'm going to get it on day one. But I will start talking about the game then, because then I will have played it, and then I can give a real opinion about it. Alvarez, you ready? Good fight, bend over. No, there's no official release date for ESBC yet. What's good, Brazy? All right. Alvarez, I have to use Frazier, so for one of the super chats. No, they are good tips. I'm dead serious about it. As a content creator, that's what you have to do to grow your channel. Do I think it's coming out this year? I don't think so. Personally, I want to develop. I don't care if it takes another 2 years for the game to come out. Because I just want the game to be good. I just want to play a game that's fun and is sim, and it can have some type of competitive integrity around it. I don't want them to rush the game. I've been waiting for a new boxing game to come out for the last 8-10 years, you know? This game came out March 1st, 2011, right? So let's say 2 years afterwards, then you're probably expecting a new game. So at that point, it's like, okay, I've been waiting about 8-7 years for a new boxing game. So if it takes them another 2 years to make a respectable game, that's what I want them to do. Good job, child support. All right, the Joe Frazier guide. Everything with Joe is weak except left hooks. So a lot of jabs and left hooks. Most of your combos need to end with left hook, like that, jab, right uppercut, left hook. Pretty much the same things I do all the time, because left hook is my favorite punch to throw in this game. Lead left hooks, lead jabs. If you're trying to use them sim, you can use head movement. Make sure you do it in space, though. This is a really bad matchup for Frazier, because Meldrick is actually underrated. But yeah, mostly you gotta find ways to land that left hook and good body punching. So when you get your opponent backed up against the ropes, like here I'm gonna go right hook and then left hook. Frazier, in terms of his strong points, he has very strong conditioning, so you won't gas easy if you're playing smart. He has a cross block also, which is good for defense. But he has really short arms and his punch animations. While it's my favorite punch style to use on the game, because I just like the way it looks, it doesn't land too often. But yeah, you need to land a shit ton of left hooks. and get creative. You know, you can throw the overhand, you can do the hooker cut, which I did, just the left uppercut, but pretty much be a left hand god, and you do well with Joe Frazier. 1, 2, 3, basic boxing, right? Y'all look at that man Paroxys, because that man knows the YouTube game. He knows the YouTube game like that. I was seeing how his channel's grown. Like, trust me. Y'all need to follow that man Paroxys. He be putting in work. That, when you want to talk about consistency, like I talked about this last year. If you guys, most of you guys have been around. No, this was when I was going to work, working out every day, and doing streams all the time. Like, if you want to get far on YouTube, consistency kills. This is what anything. Everybody works hard, but not everybody works Not everybody doesn't work hard consistently. But if you look at somebody like Paroxys, when it comes to the YouTube game, that man stream every day. He got a video out every day. He interact with his community. He's entertaining. Like, Pride is out here when it comes to this YouTube shit. So follow his model and you'll probably go far. But don't expect success immediately. But be consistent. Boxing Fanatical played Malky. How did that go? I don't imagine he did too well. Slugfest. No, that's all my thoughts summed up. Nice on ESBC. Just please, for the love of God, finish the game. Don't try to rely on the community. Air quotes, there's a reason for this. To help patch your game. Yeah, if they play like a traditional game where it doesn't need a shit ton of patches and they really just finish the game well, I think it would be a very good, successful game. And I really hope it comes out a complete game, not one that, you know, just tries to use people for, you know, microtransactions and a bunch of other stuff. Like, I hope, and this is what I do hope, you give us the largest boxing roster, but if you want to make people pay for anything, make them pay for good gear, you know, like cool Reyes gloves, or like the actual gloves Terrence Crawford used in his matchup against Sean Porter. We got the exact same design, and we put it in the game. You damn right I'm going to pay $10 for it if that's what it costs. Like, or, you know, a little trunk set or whatever that Andre Ward used against Chad Dawson in this specific fight. Hell yeah, if you tell me to pay $20 for that, and that's my favorite fight and my favorite fighter, I want every goddamn outfit Andre Ward ever wore in a fight. That's what I want. But don't give me, you know, you gotta pay $3.99 to get Andre Ward out the store. I don't want that. But finish the game. Or, you know, I want to just pay for like microtransactions when it turns to like gear customization. If that's going to support the game, I don't have a problem with that. It's kind of like, you know, paying for skins and stuff on Fortnite. But you don't want no DLC fighters is what's going to cost you a shit ton of money. I'm not paying $10 for every Ricardo Lopez outfit. Okay, that's you, but we got like skin collectors and stuff out here in most games. Like, your microtransactions in a game, I feel like should be cosmetic effect, not things that's gonna get you like, here's these gloves that's gonna get you plus 10 strength on your legacy mode character for $3.99. Like, I don't want stuff like that. I want the game to be pure, but you know, you pay for things that matter. You reckon Nico Ali Awash will be in ESBC? It's only his second pro fight. I highly doubt it. Let that man get some. This man could be retired in the next 2 years and only have fought like 4 times. I don't want him in the game. Once he has like maybe 15 or 17 fights and he's like an actual prospect or something, then yeah, put him in the game. Yeah, I want to play as Billy Joe Saunders before I would play as Nico Ali Wash. Freaking 68 overall character with a strong right hand, but you can't do anything else with him. That's what I don't want to do.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Hey, Dove Stones, welcome back, man. Shout out to the UK as usual.
You need to jab. I want to see you double up your jabs.
When
Pick
he
the
fought
right
Danny Jacobs or yeah, I would pay good money for those type of things.
Okay, listen. You can throw him off with head movements. That's it. Throw him off with head movements.
Your prices are outrageous, but I definitely hear you. Yeah, I'm saying, okay. If the outfit's set, you guys don't like. If you guys play other games like Black Desert Online or League of Legends and stuff like that, you'll realize you got people out here paying $30 for an ultimate skin that has like all these cool little effects and stuff. Like if you go to other games, you'll see people pay a ridiculous amount for cosmetic effects, or even games like The Sims and stuff like that. People will pour hundreds of dollars into microtransactions just to get their house to the way they want them to look. Like if you gonna customize your fighter and make his gear look cold, and let's say you want to make it like an OWC type character, I don't know if that's gonna be in ESBC or not, which it seems like it will be, but you'll be surprised how much money you will spend on that type of stuff. So it's a proven model that can work, but if you don't want your fight out here looking dusty and basic as fuck, I guarantee you next thing you know, you would have spent like $100 on microtransactions. Now, I think some games can go a little bit too far with the shit, like BDO. I don't want to pay for no color. Like, you're doing too much now. I shouldn't have to pay $20 to get a color palette. Like, y'all wilding the fuck out now. But other games, when it comes to microtransactions in terms of gear, like the ones that they actually make, yeah. Look at COD. Yeah, people pay for skins and little calling cards and stuff like that all the time. That stuff is good. Make us pay for that shit. But don't make me pay for the fighters on the roster. That's what I don't want to happen. You keep the game interesting by keep introducing new fighters that everybody can use every patch, but I don't have to pay for them. Oh, it's just survived. I want almost Matrix shorts while he fought. Yeah, Lopez. I also really wonder what boxers are related on this game, like attributes and whatnot. Actually, I have a lot of questions, but no chance. I'll get answers. Wonder what boxers are rated on this game. Well, they showed that in the video. The fighters choose their ratings for the most part, and they try to be honest about it. I forget which fighter they had. I think it was Josh. I forget his name, Josh something, but he chose his power rating and all these other different things. And I'm thinking that, or the developers would choose things that are, sincere to their performances. But you don't want to. Sometimes you don't want to, a Volkanovski on UFC 4 when the man can't get 5 stars, even though he out here punishing everybody in the damn game. Like, I'm pretty sure the developers know what they're doing though, because they seem like actual boxing fans. So, Josh Taylor, yeah, I'm pretty sure he made a video doing that. It's on their channel. if EA created an update patch right around the release day of ESBC, that would crack me up. I mean, it's a 360 game. There's not really anybody who's gonna look at that and be like, "Hey, I'd rather play Fight Night Champion over ESBC if it's good." Like, I would just be laughing. I'm just gonna uninstall the game, and if ESBC is good, I'll continue to play it. No child support. It's done for that game. Relaunches aren't gonna, they'll be popular for the first month or two, but people will move the fuck on. And round 3, while it's a great game, has its flaws. And parries is over the top. I was really thinking about what I said about the high-low block system that's gonna be in ESBC. Like, maybe that's better than having total punch blocking scheme, because in Fight Night in round 3, it's a lot of guesswork as well. So I don't know. I think high-low block just keeps things simpler. You don't want things to be too complicated to where you can't do things offensively. Dude weighs 180 pounds and he's got like 90 power, yet he's a fairy character in the heavyweight division. He has good cardio and he's not hard to knock out. Majority of players on this game play for knockouts, and when you have somebody who's durable enough but still hits hard enough and doesn't have the cardio issues that most hard hitting punchers on this game has, he becomes extremely difficult to deal with, and his punch style makes him extremely accurate. So while he may not have the best defense and he has very short arms, if you play him in a game where you can't really check people, or like nobody can stop you from walking forward except if they meet you in the middle of the ring. But for example, if I'm this close against a Marciano and he has a 67-inch reach and you have a 74-inch reach, who does that favor? It's going to favor Marciano. So it forces you to back up. That's number one, right? So that you can pick him apart while he's coming forward. But you also may not be doing the most damage as well. And the only real people who can make him back up are people who hit hard and have accurate punches. That's why the Mike Tyson versus Marciano is such a skill-based matchup, because it comes down to who can have success early. If you go up against a good Tyson player who can also manage their stamina, and the Rocky doesn't force the Tyson player to burn through their stamina early, then Tyson's gonna win. But if the Marciano player can force Tyson to burn through his stamina or attack his gas tank, because Tyson's gonna gas regardless, then it becomes a matter of type of game plan and type of punches and stuff that you land later on in the match. I mean, you see what I did to the Frost player by just good ring generalship and knowing when he was going to attack and reading his attack patterns. I was able to win in a matchup where I probably shouldn't have been able to win. So durability and toughness, when most players play for knockouts anyway, that's what makes Marciano a dangerous character. He can be accurate, his stamina is not bad, he hits hard enough, and he's hard to take out. So I hope that answers your question. People need to be talking about the judging criteria in ESBC. Well, I don't think that is something that really needs to be discussed. We don't know anything about the game, and that's the main thing. This is the type of stuff where I told you, if you want to make a YouTube channel and you want to talk about things, you can talk about things like things that are very fickle, like the judging criteria and what needs to be implemented into the game, because nobody's played the game yet. So you can theory craft as much as you like and say this is what needs to be done, but we don't know what the judging criteria or if it needs to be tweaked yet, because nobody's played it. So you can't make video, you can't talk about things like that. I mean, you can say what you think, but what are you going to base it off of? It could be a fun video in that sense, but it's nothing tangible. Breaks your guard, yet no punch you throw breaks their guard. Well, it depends on punch style in this game. Power punch style and people who hit hard with a power punch style are likely to break through your guard. That's, for example, why Ali has very good reflexer rating on this game, right? Ali also, his punches are very hard to land, besides if you're spamming. So, that's stuff to think about. I love Fight Night Champ. You just have to go through 9 BS fights to get one good fight. I don't agree with that, Steven. If you're playing OWC, perhaps, but you're going to get the spammers every once in a while, but that's why I be leaving. You can pick and choose who you fight and not have to deal with BS. I've had nothing but good matches so far this stream. Marcion was always my go-to guy when I used to play. I still enjoy using him. I have always felt like he was overpowered. I don't say he's overpowered, but I say he's a good counter to the meta of the game. Rocky's stamina is the X factor in that fight. Yes. In the terms of the Tyson Marciano matchup. Speculation is fun. Yeah, I mean, I'm a realistic person. So speculation is fun for most people. Just for me, it doesn't mean anything because it's not tangible. You can theorize everything in the world, and then you play the game, and it's like, well, all that was pointless. The judging criteria is completely not anything I thought it was going to be. So I understand that's why I said there's a market out there for it. It just doesn't really deal in the realm of realism. Surely ESBC will have Teddy Atlas commentary? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they announced the commentators for that already, but if they do, great. If they don't, whatever. They can get different types of commentary teams onto the game, so you can pick the set of commentators that you want. I don't know if that's tangible or a possible thing, but if they take their time with the game, maybe. Who knows? If I had to put together an all-star cast, it would be probably either I would like Paulie and Andre Ward, and I don't know who I would want for setup, like for color commentary, but for analysts, I want those two. Give me Paulie and give me Andre Ward, and then I don't know, maybe for setup like Christina Poncher. I actually really like her commentary. She does great, and that would be. You got two guys who really know what they're talking about and someone who's really good at setting up as my watch goes off. You got somebody who's really good at setting up analysis, so. Some of the UK commentators are good too. And I feel like most of the UK commentators are unbiased. I'm a very big fan of good commentary. I forget the other guy who's on Showtime. He does commentary sometimes for Bellator as well. He does color commentary. Excuse me. If Tim Bradley's in the game, I'm gonna instantly turn off commentary because Bradley never knows what the fuck he's talking about. I feel like he's a detriment to commentary in general. Leonard just an ass kisser. Lennox Lewis sucks at commentary. Sean Porter be kissing too much ass too. Everybody should not be doing commentary. Jim Ross for color commentary on a boxing game? Nah, that's just disrespectful. But he does other things, so maybe actually. Shout out to the UK. I think he absolutely deserves it because he's probably, if not the best boxer ever. Yep. Guys like Sugar Ray Robinson, I would would have high overall. It's like a lot of the guys, you got to give them high overalls. Like a Tyson Fury deserves a very high overall. Canelo deserves a very high overall. Crawford deserves a high overall. Who else? Shakur. You know, guys who just shown. Roy Jones. Roy is hit or miss sometimes. Like, it depends if he's being biased on the fighter he likes, but Roy is generally pretty good. Please do not put Max Kellerman in the game. He sucks too much dick. I played Fight Night and used the clinch and had a decent amount to get health or buy time. I watched some of your fights and opponents don't clinch much. I found it super useful. It's just not reliable. Yeah, because if you do it like that, like where you saw me just go for a clinch, it won't make much sense. But if you use it in a situation like that, yeah, you can create some opportunity to land some clean shots and waste some time. Like, there's purposes for the clinch. Like here would be a good example when you clinch because he's thinking, and I waste 3-4 seconds. Don't forget Gotti. I think Crawford wins between him and Spence. On the top of the Hornets. Let's go Brooklyn. Well, I'm from Brooklyn, so I always cheer for the Nets. Nets and Knicks. I used to be a huge Kobe Bryant fan back in the day. Back in the day. I used to love LA because of Kobe. Okay. And a lot of y'all like Roy, so why not? What up, man? Welcome back. Isn't he supposed to be in ESBC? Both glass cannons. Yeah, that would be a good fight. I think Khan wins, though. And I don't say that about Amir too much. I do play OWC. It's just not as much. Wisecog. Yeah, I saw you in the lobby, too. Download a other EA game and agree to terms of service. Yes, that is how you deal with the can't connect problem. I have the skateboarding game that's been the SSX. That's been like the go-to for most of us over the years. Nah, I'm not sure then. Might want to check to make sure you have like internet connection too. Or, you know what happened to me when I couldn't connect? I ran out of Xbox Live and I didn't recognize it, and I didn't know. So I had to buy gold again. And then I realized, well, I pretty much deleted my file management and stuff for no reason, but I got everything back, thankfully. But when I re-downloaded my profile. Patterson's decent in some matchups, but he's not like elite by any means. Go fight Alvarez. He's like Tyson's little brother. Connors got so much hate, but I always thought he was a perfectly decent fighter. Flawed, but decent enough at his best. Yeah, Connors a decent fighter. Definitely overrated by most of the UK fans. No, Frazier's terrible. he's definitely not good. But fighter request, so had to do it. I rarely get on my PS3. Only time I would do it is if it was for some type of sub fight. But I gotta do some other things now. Let me go ahead and say goodbye for now. It's been a great stream, guys. It's been a while. You fighting subs anytime soon? I was doing some sub fights today, actually, but I gotta cook for the week and laundry and everything else under the sun. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that stuff now. But honestly, it's been a great stream. I'll put this one back up on playback. You guys have been amazing. I don't think anybody's streaming right now. Oops. Oh, chat, come back. Okay. Trying to follow the Proxys model here. Host your homies. But nobody's streaming. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Like the stream if you haven't. And of course, have a good week because I probably won't be back until next Sunday. So